Greetings everyone. My name is Navin Mahato, fourth semester training teacher at Sponsor Teachers Training College. And my part of the group presentation, I will discuss about the common characteristics and type of learning impairments. So, for since every child is different, so the learning impairment doesn't look same in every students. But however, there are some common characteristics or this for all type of children. Since learning impairments was different in each child, but these signs are often appears together for many children, reading and writing. Some children find it difficult to read and write words correctly. They may read slowly or confuse similar letters such as small b, small d, or p, small p, and small q. There are many also have many poor handwriting and make spelling mistake a lot, or find it hard to write a complete sentence without an error. For example, if the teacher asks the students to read a short paragraph, the child may skip few words, reads the wrong words, or may take more time than other students to read the entire passage. This type of common characteristics is shown for certain type of learning impairments. Math and memory. Some children struggle with mathematics. They may find it difficult to remember multiplication table, solve simple calculations, and understand and the numbers in general. They may also need more time to learn new chapter because of they have generally weak memory and retention, etc. For example, even after practicing many times, many children still forgets that in some cases 8 plus 7 equals to 15, or may confuse certain mathematical numbers or symbols, 8, 4, or in general symbolic, they can confuse them. Attention and instruction. Many students with learning impairment have short attention span. That is generally seen a lot of. The students are easily distracted. Many have difficulty in following instruction, especially when the teacher gives some mathematical or some description with a lot of steps involved. In that case, students get distracted easily, unable to follow the instruction and do the task according to it. For example, if the teacher says, "Open your book and turn to the page 25," they read the first paragraph and underline the important words. Many children remember only the first step or forget the other step. In most of the cases, as it has involved a lot of steps in case of this task. Confidence and participation. Because of learning difficulties, these children may lose the confidence. They may avoid reading loudly, answering questions, or taking part in the classroom activities because they are afraid of making mistakes. For example, when teacher can ask a question, many children will know the answer, but stay silent because they feel nervous about misjudgment or giving the wrong answer. Now let us look into the several type of this learning impairment. So learning impairment mainly has these five types, or there can be many, but these are the most seen. Each type affects the learning area of learning, understanding. This category have to educated to support this type of learner. Uh, so the learning types are first is dyslexia. So dyslexia mainly affects reading. So the children may confuse the letters, as I have previously mentioned that the small b, d, p, q can be the can confuse children, can confuse learner, can confuse these words. May they will may read slowly. For example, if children may read the word was as saw, because the words generally jumble in their head, mix up the letters in a word. Dysgraphia is mainly affects the writing. Children with dysgraphia may have poor handwriting, spelling mistakes, and difficulty in expressing their ideas in a written form. For example, their notebook may be untidy, letter may be written in different and sizes in their workbook, and in direction, different direction can be go upside, downside. It will be not in a straight line or neat, clean handwriting. Next is dyscalculia. Dyscalculia affects mainly of the mathematical skill. Mathematics. The children have the difficulty in understanding numbers, counting, solving mathematical problem, in simple day-to-day calculations or in simple addition can be difficult for them. This type of learning impaired children. They may find it difficult to calculate simple money exchange in day-to-day activities, tell the correct time in a clock. Next is non-verbal learning disability, NVLD. So children with NVLD have difficulty in understanding visual information and for in social situation. They may have poor motor condition. For example, they may find it difficult to read the graphs, maps, catch a ball during a game, or understand facial expression and or body language in a social situation. This creates a hesitation in them to socially interact with people or understand, basically misinterpret people gestures. Next is APD or auditory processing disorder. In APD, children can hear normally, but the brain finds it difficult to understand the spoken words. So, when the teacher explains the lesson orally, children with APD may ask the teacher to repeat several times instruction repeatedly, but still they will be unable to process or follow the steps, and may ask the teacher to repeat it again and again. So we can, in this case, can say that every children has with learning impairment have some struggle and strength, and with the early identification and patience, proper support from the teacher present, this learner can improve their skill and achieve success in their school or in school life. Thank you. The next presenter will discuss further topics.